Hello beautiful people of the internet, welcome back to my channel. My name is JenyVee and today I'm going to show you how I got a very simple makeup look for the summer. It's quick and easy and it's really good for on the go. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got it, then stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back. So I'm going to just jump straight into it. I'm going to be using my Urbandecay Optical Illusion Primer. Of course, this is my favorite primer of all time. I'm just going to take a little bit on the back of my hand and I'm going to dot that all over my face. Now my hands are clean, so it's okay. Make sure if you're going to be placing anything on your hands or on your face, your hands have to be clean. Now I'm going to be taking my two favorite Clinique foundations, taking the two shades in CN40 and CN52 because I'm kind of in between those two colors. I'm going to be taking a little dollop of them on the back of my hands and just mixing it up. And then I'm going to be dotting that all over my face. And with a damp beauty blender, of course, I'm just going to be blending that all in. This foundation is very buildable, so on the areas that I have a little bit of blemishes, I'm going to be adding a little bit more of the foundation just so I can get a little bit more coverage on that area. I'm going to take it down on my neck too, and just make sure that you really have it all blended in there. I'm going to be taking my two Shape Tape concealers, one in light medium and one in tan. And I'm sorry about the color, guys, of this video. It's kind of going all over the place, but it's okay. I'm going to be taking that light medium shade and I'm placing it on the center of my face, and the tan I'm just going to be placing on the outer just so I can get a better blend, because with just the light medium it's just a little bit too light for my skin tone right now. So mixing the two really gets me a really nice shade. Once you have that all blended in, I'm going to be taking my Lauramercier translucent powder on a damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to be placing that all over where I had placed the highlight color. And with the kabuki brush, I'm just going to be placing that all over my face. Now I'm going to be taking my Sweet Peach Glow palette by Too Faced, and I'm going to be taking that bronzer shade in there on a stippling brush, and I'm just going to be contouring my face with that, just so I can get a little bit more color in my face. I'm going to take that underneath my chin and on my forehead to try to minimize all that stuff. Now I'm going to be taking my NYXcosmetics shade and contour palette. Now it's kind of busted, so just don't pay attention to that. I'm going to be taking those two middle shades there, and I'm going to be contouring my face with that. Now I'm going to be taking my small oval brush. I love this brush because it's thin and it has really dense bristles, so it's perfect for contouring my nose. I'm going to take those same shades that I used to contour my face and just dip it in very lightly so I can contour my nose. Once you have that all set down, I'm going to be taking my tiny beauty blender again just so I could blend out the edges. Now, my favorite part, the highlight. I'm taking my Anastasia Glow Kit and the color Starburst on a fan brush, and I'm just going to be placing that all over and looking crazy shiny. Don't forget the tip of the nose and on your bridge. Okay, it's kind of intense, the highlight, so I'm just going to take my powder brush and just kind of dull that down. Now I'm going in with my Smashbox blush in the color Idolize Me. And I'm going to be placing that on the apples of my cheeks. Going back into that same color in the Glow Kit, I'm going to be using a small dense brush just so I can place that in the inner corners of my eye. Now with a fluffy brush, going back into that contour palette from NYX, just using the two shades in the middle just so I can place that on my eye crease. You guys can leave the shade very subtle, or you can go in and add way more color. I'm just gonna add more color because why not? Now I'm taking my Tartlet palette by Tart, and I'm going into the shade right there in the color in the corner called Multitasker. With a small dense brush, I'm just placing that on the outer corners of my eye and dragging it underneath my lower lash line just so I can get a little bit of color down there. And of course, going in with a fluffy brush and blending it all out. Once you have that all blended, I'm going to be taking my Stella glitter highlight in the color Monarch and a flat brush, and I'm just going to be placing that right on the center of my eyelid. And when you're placing this on your eyelid or anywhere, just make sure you're using dabbing motions, because I feel like when you swipe it, it kind of takes away from the glitter. Now I'm going to tightline with this Itcosmetics pencil liner in black, and I'm just going to run that through the lower and upper lash line. Now I'm going to be using what I like to call this eyeball death trap. I'm going to be curling my lashes, and if you guys have never used one of these things before, they're really handy if you have short little lashes like me, but also be very careful. I'm going to be using my Urbandecay Troublemaker mascara just so I can coat my lashes with that. Now I'm taking my Itcosmetics Superhero Liner, which is really good and it's waterproof. I'm going to be taking that and lining my lashes or my eye. I usually go crazy with the winged liner, but today I think I'm going to be keeping it very small and simple just so it's way easier to, apply on the go. Now I'm going to be lining my lips with the NYX pencil in Soft Spoken. This is one of my favorite shades, so I'm always using it. But I'm also going to be using their liquid form of Soft Spoken, which is a liquid lipstick, and it's really, really good. Stays all day. Can't complain. It's one of my favorite lipsticks. Now for my favorite part, the lashes. I'm taking these Violet Voss lashes in the style Just Sayin', and I'm going to be putting them on with a very sharp tweezer. So if you guys have never put your lashes on with tweezers, I suggest if you do, be very careful because you can definitely stab your eye. I'm going to be using my favorite setting spray, the All Nighter setting spray by Urbandecay, and I'm going to give myself a really good douse in it because it's really hot where I live and I don't want my makeup to melt off. And that's it, you guys. That's pretty much the makeup look, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, that's the finished look. I hope you guys liked the video. As always, I loved making it for you. And if you want to be friends, you can follow my social medias. They're going to be down in the description box if you want to, of course. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.